From Wall Street to Main Street, this is LALATE.
It's a big day here on crypto as cryptocurrency is now zooming to the moon. What? In this recording, we'll go over the top cryptocurrencies of 2021. And after a week of just bust, and down and bearish activity, we're having a big run on a Friday afternoon. Oh boy. Bitcoin breaking through resistance levels, Ethereum breaking up through resistance levels, Solana, Phantom doing well as well. In fact, the whole market is doing exceedingly well on a Friday. Is this a Saturday run manifesting itself on Friday? I'll explain all the incredible details. We'll be looking at a lot of coins in this recording, like the excitement that's unfolding right now with Ethereum. Look at that run right now. We'll be looking at other coins like Phantom and also Aave. Actually, that has a big run right now. Solana zooming. Then Doge coming up a little bit. It needs every lipstick it can get across the board. We'll be looking at other coins that have had a very fascinating run this week, like along with Phantom. Coins like Polygon trying to come back. Aave, Compound, Decentraland, SushiSwap. And wow, there it is at $10, coming back from that low of 9. I'll explain to you all the details, and we'll look at Bitcoin. Why it has now broken after the resistance level for the low end. Finally, now it's coming up to the high end. It's a big day, and I want you to subscribe, so hit that subscribe button right now. This is LALATE, America's fastest growing cryptocurrency channel. 400,000 subscribers in 1 year, a YouTube record. Next up, 1 million. Like the video and consider becoming a member. Let's get to the details right now. Over the last 7 days, we've just had a bloodbath. We've had a bloodbath as Bitcoin and other coins across the board continue to break through resistance levels on the low end, breaking through $47,000, then breaking under $44,000, then $42,000. But then today, in just a matter of an hours, Bitcoin doing this, breaking the other way to the upside. Yeah, this is what's happened. We're starting the day at 43,000, under the $44,000 threshold, then breaking above 44. Then how high did we go? Breaking above 47. Wow. So we started the day below two thresholds, and we've already broken up through them. Under the 44, broke through that. Then 47, broke through that, heading to now 48. There's a big move in just a few hours because look at what we've done this week. Much of the entire week has been around the 42, 41, 44. That yesterday we were looking at 41,000 under the $42,000 threshold. So in less than 48 hours, we've broken above the $42,000 threshold, broken above the $44,000 threshold, and broken above the $47,000 threshold. Look how significant this move is in just a few hours, because look how the week has been. We're now, of course, up for the week because this move is so significant. We're still down for the month because Bitcoin was at that $52,000 level for just a while. It started the month at 49, so we'll stay under the month level, still red. And then if you look out a little further, yeah, so very interesting trend line. Notice it's the same as this one. No, it's the same as this one. Yeah, that it wants to go down, and that was the most down it had reached since all the way back here. Fascinating, because I told you that the market indicators suggest that if you broke under the 42, we could be getting much worse. Interesting, we broke under the 42 for a blink of an eye over here at 41, and we didn't get worse. Suddenly we got a pop. Let's go over to Ethereum. And Ethereum's situation is very similar. Remember, these are our bull coins. And Ethereum had broken under resistance level after resistance level. Its resistance levels are increments of $100. Was a 39, then a 38, then a $3,700 coin, then 36. Kept on eroding a week, day after day. So what did Ethereum do in the last few hours? Let's jump into Ethereum right now. I'm in the chart. This is Gemini. You're looking at the one-day chart. The reason why it's green is because it's up. My mouse is in the chart. We start the day under a $3,000 threshold. That's a very slow start of a day. What do? We got above 3,000, good. Then we got above 3,100, good. Then we got above 3,200, great. pulled back and still stayed above 3,200, and now we're on the cusp of breaking through 3,300. This is a big move. Starting a day where we're 2,900 and now we're going to 3,300. Let's look at the 7-day chart. Now you can see how significant this has been. Over the 7 days, we've been under 3,000 a lot. This was all under 3,000. This was all under 3,000. Then going as low as 2,800. Then coming up a little bit, but just a smidgen above 3,000. Relatively bad week. And then having an enormous pop up of $300 on a $3,000 coin. Yeah, that's 10%. You got it right. Let's look at the month chart. The month chart shows you how much erosion there has been. So this is why you always have to look out further, because this is not anything to celebrate for someone who bought the coin at 3,900, which I hope you didn't, because I told you not to buy anything yet. This is the devaluation. Very, very red chart. 1 month. Let's look at 3 month on Ethereum. Interesting. Very similar to Bitcoin's chart. You have these dips here, and then a dip here, not as much, and then a very big dip here. Very, very similar, but not almost the same horizontal line as over here. And there you go. Let's look at a few more bull coins. These are coins, if you're new to this channel, bull means up, bear means down. Bull coin, Phantom, that had been one of the big success stories and then had pulled back a little bit, now coming back wonderfully. Started the day at 120, now is at 140. So it's up 20 cents on a dollar plus coin. That's almost a 15% run on just the last few hours. Huge. Now, Phantom, very significant. You know how to do resistance line levels. You know how to recognize them. You watch for those mountains. Here's a mountain. Here's a mountain. Draw a line across. Mountain, mountain. Where's that mountain over here? It's about here at 134. So Phantom has broke through those two mountains and is now going higher. That's a 7-day chart. Let's look at a 1 month chart. Let's see if we get any indication for the 1 month chart. Yeah, so Phantom's still down a lot. It was a 196 coin. And you have mountains and mountains over here. So it needs to break through those resistance levels, which are about 150. So fascinating. It didn't go, it stayed in the trading range here on the low end and also trading range on the high end. Broke through this level. Now could potentially repeat the activity over here. Let's go to another fascinating coin today. A coin I don't usually cover on this channel. Axia Infinity, which is on Gemini. Look how significant a move it is in the last 7 days. Flat, 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 flat here, and then zooming. Imagine this was a $66 coin over the last 7 days, and now today it is a $100 coin. Yeah, you saw that right. It's up. It is now doubled its money in just a few days. Let's look at the 1 month chart. Some of this I'm doing blind on air because I've never followed this coin before, as you know, but it took my interest. The 1 month chart, very similar. It was just basically a $60 coin. It dropped to $50, but it's been flat for a while. Let's look at the 3 month. Here's the 3 month. At one point, I don't think Gemini carried it any earlier, so that's why it's not showing up. Solana, fascinating. So Solana had this also massive bull run to 194, and during the crash the last few weeks got its lowest 130. It's coming back a little bit right now. Very, very fascinating twists and turns. Is that correlating into Doge, or is Doge just sort of in the doghouse still? And what's coming next with the bears versus the bulls? We had a week in which we just saw bears dominate the bulls. Is Bitcoin and Ethereum bringing us higher, or are we going to have to go higher on ourselves? Let's go over all those details starting right now. What you've learned over the last few months from this channel is that we have a splintered market. We have bull coins, Bitcoin and Ethereum, and then and sporadically we have other bulls in there, like a Solana Phantom, and then everyone else is bears. But the concern is that people sometimes get confused. As things go up for a few hours, a few days, it's not a change of the whole market dynamic. It's just a change the last few hours. So I'm still viewing the altcoins, the other coins besides Bitcoin and Ethereum, Solana and Cardano and Phantom, as bear. That's not to say I wouldn't trade them. I wouldn't buy them to hold. Oh, no less than 5 to 8 weeks ago, I told viewers of this channel, don't buy anything to hold because you're going to lose your investment value. Only go after trades. And that has been correct. That ingredient has worked because the coins have, over the last 3 months, devalued. But unfortunately, over the last 5 days, there have been also no opportunities to really trade because there was such a very bad, pervasive market crash that happened last week from PCR, People's Republic of China, that the coins were not up that much in the 24-hour, 3-day opportunity. We covered 2 trading opportunities on this channel. Buying a coin when it's up about 10, 15, excuse me, when it's up about 15, 18%, with the understanding it may go up another 20%. How does this work? You look for coins that are up about 15% for the day. You then open the chart, look and see whether they can go up another 20%. Perhaps they are just undervalued at the moment. If you believe they can give you another 20% on the next day and a half, you buy it. Then as soon as it goes up, you watch it. If it reaches a peak and then comes back down, you sell it. If it's continuing to ride up, you still ride it up. You're aiming for a 20% return on your investment in less than a day and a half. If you're still going up, you stay in the position. Now, that may roll you into the second trading opportunity, which is trading in a 3-day window, buying with the same approach to enter, and then getting out within 3 days. Again, after second day, it starts to really lose a lot of legs. And by the third day, it usually pulls back and downturns. Same approach, trying to get about 20% return. And we haven't had that opportunity for the last 7 days because the market crash was pervasive. There was really nothing up that much. And you weren't going to buy something 2% up because it was only 2% up. You want these things that give you 20% return across the board. So let's go into the split screen right now and let's look and see at coinmarketcap.com where coins are doing the big moves right now. Let's see if there's anything that gives us big opportunities. So the whole market is up 9% currently on a Friday at the moment. Bitcoin is up 10%. Ethereum is up 10%. Let's look at other coins in the top 20. Solana up 16%. That is a trading opportunity right there, potentially. It's only up 15% for the 7 days. Doge up 7%. Anything else fascinating in that group? Nothing in the top 20 coins. So let's click the third column on coinmarketcap.com. That's how I do it. I go to that third column, I click it, the 24-hour chart, to see the best performing coin in the last 24 hours. And guess what? It's Axia Infinity. It's up 31% today. Icon up 25% today. Ravon up 22%. Then we have a few big digit numbers. Elgron up 18%. VeChain up 19%. Near Protocol 16. Fandom, there you go, 17, and Solana 17. There you go. There are your opportunities. Are any coins down a lot today? No, there's no less than one coin that's down for the day. That's great news. So on the 7 day, what is the best performing coin on the 7 day? Axia Infinity is number 2, and then nothing else we really recognize. What is really down for the 7 days? A Huobi token, interesting. Cosmos, 3%, 5%, because coins have lost the steam in recent days. So why are we up on a Friday? And have we seen this before? You know the answer to this one. Yes, we're up on a Friday because the markets are manifesting their activities of Saturday on Friday. Twice in the last 30 days, the events that usually happen on Saturday happen on Friday. If you've been watching this channel, you know how I teach how crypto moves on a daily basis. The biggest day of the week is Saturday, 9 a.m. to 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. The second highest day of the week, Monday. The lowest day of the week, Sunday afternoon. The second lowest day of the week, Tuesday. This is what the market generally does. It starts the week. Let's start with today. Markets generally are flat on Friday or slightly down or slightly up. But then by Sunday evening, they start to pick up and they go all the way up to 12 noon Saturday morning to their highest price points of the entire week. Then by Saturday noontime, it downturns and continues to downturn all the way into Sunday evening, giving us our biggest highs of the highs of the week at Saturday at noontime and our lowest lows of the week at Sunday at night. Then Monday morning, it's upswings again. Not as high as Saturday, but the second highest biggest day of the week. Then Sunday's a bloodbath, very low, but not as low as Tuesday. Then we downturn. Not as much a bloodbath as Sunday, but second worst day of the week for downturning. Wednesday and Thursday are totally variable days. And what have we seen over the last 30 days? This event reoccur every single week, with the exception of 2 recent weeks, and now this week, where the events of Saturday happen on Friday. So what does that mean? Just sort of look at the clock and say, okay, we're up now on a Friday when we should be up on a Saturday. Then our Saturday may be flat or down. And then when does our Monday become a Monday? The Monday usually becomes a Monday on Monday. So the Sunday becomes sort of a mishmash at that point, because Monday does not get moved up. Monday generally stays where it is. It's the Saturday that moves into a Friday in its frenzy of upswings, and our Sunday that moves into a Saturday for downswings. What should you be focused on? You should not think that somehow the market is wonderful and everything is perfect. There are very big events that have unfolded in the last 7 days that have caused the market to be what it is. Number one, let's talk about crypto-only specifics. Number one, the People's Republic of China came in with their fourth market crash since May, on a week in which crypto was at its weakest price point, was really not having a lot of legs to support it, and PCR came in. They came in shortly after a market correction on stocks a few days earlier. That was followed after PCR by a massive market correction on stocks early this week. In the case of when stocks go down, crypto goes down. We're doing external factors now. Crypto goes down when external events happen, like stock market crashing, worries about the Federal Reserve, worries about bond rates and interest rates, worries about supply chain and inflationary concerns. That is when crypto goes down. Why? Because crypto is based upon assessing risk. And if they don't have the risk right in their assessment, then people get out of their position. Here's the issue at hand, is that people think their stock positions are assessed at risk properly. But when they wake up one morning and their stocks are dramatically down, they get out of crypto. Why? Because now they've taken on extra risk with the stocks that they didn't anticipate. And those extra risks with the stocks now mean they must go over in to take out the risk from crypto. Crypto also is often a way to clear out margined bank accounts, margin positions in stocks. People who buy stocks sometimes on debt don't anticipate that their debt calls will be called, otherwise called a margin call. And when they are called, they have to sell the crypto position. Now, what we've learned from Bitcoin and Ethereum over the last few weeks is that when Bitcoin and Ethereum go up, they don't drag the other altcoins with them. But when Bitcoin and Ethereum go down, they absolutely do drag them down with them. It's going to be a fascinating weekend. We will see what happens tomorrow because, manifesting big wins on a Friday is fascinating. But does it manifest into big lows on a Saturday? Usually it does, so we'll watch that as well. And with that, subscribe. At 400,000 subscribers, a YouTube record. I want you part of this incredible family. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like the video. And stay with this channel with 2 shows per day. Mornings crypto at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and overnights crypto every day at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time as well. Jump in the live chat and post your comments and questions across the board. Stay informed, stay focused, and stay with LA for more.